helps. People express deep gratitude, especially an old woman whose life Raymond saved. Her young son thanks Raymond profusely, his eyes shining with admiration. Raymond is deeply moved by the appreciation from his patients, though he hides his emotions behind a calm demeanor. As the clinic becomes busier, Hansen, in awe of Raymond's brilliance, asks him how he came up with such incredible treatments. Raymond, however, is unsure himself. He explains to Hansen that the knowledge just came to him one day, as if by divine intervention. Their conversation is interrupted when a young red-haired girl bursts into the clinic, tears streaming down her face. She grabs Raymond's hands, begging him to save her mother, who is suffering from severe stomach pain. Hansen, admiring Raymond's sincerity, watches as Raymond quickly prepares for surgery. The operation is a success, but it leaves both Raymond and Hansen exhausted after a long day of treating patients from morning until night. That evening, Hansen suggests they review the clinic's finances. As they go over the paperwork, however, they realize the clinic is operating at a significant loss. Raymond, unwilling to charge those who cannot afford it, has put them in a precarious financial situation. Despite the bleak numbers, Hansen remains optimistic, knowing that gaining experience and building a reputation is more important in the long run. They both laugh, raising their hands in celebration of the future, hoping that wealthier patients will eventually come seeking their help. However, their joyous moment is interrupted by a tall, angry man overhearing their conversation. This man, along with a group of other illegal healers, is furious with Raymond's clinic for stealing all their business. Back at his home, he discusses with his associates, a man and a woman, their plan to undermine Raymond. They want to drive up the cost of treatment to force patients back to their illegal operations. The next day, Raymond and Hansen are confronted by a group of angry people outside the clinic. These are the members of the Bay Area Healers Association, and they demand to know who Raymond is. When Raymond introduces himself, they arrogantly order him to raise the cost of treatment from 10 pennies to 100. Raymond is shocked, knowing full well that no one in the Bay Area could afford such a fee. He quickly realizes that this is a ploy to drive people back to the illegal healers. The head of the illegal healers sneers, showing no concern for the welfare of the people. They openly mock Raymond, saying that those who can't afford treatment should just die elsewhere. The rage that Raymond feels at this moment is palpable, and he recalls the memory of his mother dying due to a lack of proper medical care. His heart aches, and he becomes furious at the realization that these very people are responsible for the suffering in the Bay Area.